Okay, so, I had to skip through all of this because for some reason my thing crashed. I'm getting bad vibes. So I think, yeah, I definitely think something bad is gonna happen. It's one of these girls, and I think one of them is evil or something. I'm getting bad vibes from one of them. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all of the effort in starting something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. I don't even know what literature. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I'm not a very well educated person. You have to work hard and convince your people that you are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, though I don't know. So Super Bricks, what kind of things do you like to read? Normally, I like this book called How to Get Away with Murder. I think it's really fun. This quotes about Ted Bundy. Sorry. Considering how little I've read in these past few years of manga, I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's had a smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such fortune world is equally impressive. Here, I'm gonna save in case anything happens again. Goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reversed and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. That's what I'm saying! Oh my god, I love horror! Bro, horror is... I want to become a horror... I'm working on a horror game right now. Well, I'm not working on it anymore, but soon I'll finish it. Like, one day, once I get more popular, because it's a really big game. But, yeah. I love horror, like FNAF. FNAF books, those are awesome. I read a horror book once. You know how many I've read? I I have a lot of them, but I don't really read books, but I love horror books. Those are like the only ones I would read, like horror books. Like, I desperately grasp for something I can relate to at the minimal level. I can relate a lot. You know how much, like, here, watch this. Let me think of something. Gross. Let me see. And then I suddenly, a flash sparks in my eye. A red flash sparks in my eye, and I glare at her with a huge grin from ear to ear. As I pull up my hand, I grab her spine and I pull it out of her. Something like that. I can do a lot of stuff, but yeah. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. What? Really? I wouldn't expect that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a storm makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can really put it down. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Well, you're just a little scaredy cat like my sister, who can't even handle the first Backrooms video. As soon as she saw the monster, she was like, "Ugh." Oh, why is that? Well, you're scared, right? Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you should cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? Yeah, you probably write about, like, unicorn, rainbows, cute, little doggies. What gives you that idea? You left the piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud." I give that back. Fine. Please tell me. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. I'll do it as like that. I'll do Yuri as like that. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulder. I'm not cute! Natsuki, yes you are. Write down your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No! Yeah. Roses are red, violets are blue. Shrek thought he was ugly until he saw you! You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer then. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Yeah, I know. And I kinda suck at writing. Truest form of writing is writing to oneself. I know how to make a good story, but I suck at my handwriting was horrible. And my drawings suck. Although I am very confident of myself that I could one day be successful. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm just doing YouTube as a whole and everything as a hobby. I'm not really looking for subscribers or anything. Well, it would be good if I could get a couple friends out of it, but yeah, because I'm kind of low on friends. But yeah, truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing their vulnerabilities and show. Yeah, see that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm doing, bro. Oh my god, we are so relatable. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess the same for Yuri. Wait, I guess the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all stood in silence for a moment. Okay. I have a great idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Do I get to write my own poem? Next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. God, words, man, words. Isn't that right? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I've let me come forth. It's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Super bricks. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. I know. Oh my god. I would just grab pepper spray. Never mind. I'm just a horrible person. I'm psychopathic. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to stop to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls. Oh my god! I still feel that something will go wrong. Yes, I'm so happy. Jumping up and down. Hey! Did scare me for a moment. If you really just came here for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. Wait, hold on. But I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Super Bricks, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre... I know! Bro, this is so relatable. This game, man. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Super Bricks, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, so Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! If that two of us part of Oh, wait, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Mitsuki, Yuri. Yuri is my favorite. And of course Monica. I swear to God, if this character is not me. Yuri is Yuri is the most relatable. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll grow the chance. I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make most of my circumstances that I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write. Pick words that you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Ambient. Disarray. Graveyard. Focus. Secretive. Scars. What? Whisper. What? Yes. Okay, pain. What? Why is she so... Huh? Yes. 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 What? Horror. Yes. I know that one will. Yes, this one. That's my favorite word. Tragedy. What? Huh? Hurt. What? Stable. Yes! Hey again, Super Bricks. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, huh? Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone is already heading out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Super Bricks. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, he deserves any slap. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't even know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth of someone who keeps her manga collection in the club. Or I don't know. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying manga and manga. Manga is literature. Don't worry, guys. Oh wait, don't worry, guys. Super Bricks always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy at this time. And you almost... Is that so? Two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Super Brixton become good friends too. Sayori? As Yuri with her weird station. But yeah. Oh, Yuri wrote something for you today. You know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What did I do? Well, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Guess that means it's time to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is pleasant. It's a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Kirby pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's short-read presentation, and we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is how is this girl accidentally being so cute. She even picked a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to... Here, I'm gonna save this again. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. To be the case, Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation. Yuri's face is buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Sorry. Voice crack. I don't know what. I don't know what I'm doing. Crap. I think she noticed me. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. Muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book that you gave to me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Yeah, I have a bad feeling. It's a very engaging and relatable story. That's what I like, relatable stuff. Is that so? Oh, what's it about anyways? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. It's almost a looking eye symbol on the front of the cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in her long-lost young sister. Who moves in with her long-lost young sister. But as soon as she does, so her life gets really strange. She gets started by two people who ooh, and while her ooh, that's literally me. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Where made it so dark. No, I love it. Can't like it. You're not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy this, so don't worry. I hope so. I do enjoy. Dude, this character is not me. Who is this? That you. It's a little thing. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories challenge you looking life from a strange new perspective. That's what I'm saying! Horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, because they have their own goals, their own. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They, like, I hate stories that are just like, oh, and they're a serial killer because like, they do it for fun. No, they're like, they need to have a backstory behind it. Suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, it made out to be the naive one, letting. I know, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Wait a minute. Hold on. If this is if there is something bad behind this. Wait a minute. Oh my god. I don't know about this. Oh my god. Is this foreshadowing? I don't know. Ooh. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think that you need to worry. That just means you're passionate. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it. Might as well get started reading it, right? Oh wait, no, that's me. You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Uh, yeah. Are you sure? Seemed a little bit uh, apprehensive. That's. I'm sorry. It's not that like. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. Soon I understood what Yuri means about reading. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulders as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distancing, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I see that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. So sorry. I was just. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I do. I don't mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? So bite this up with the series, and then hold my book once more between them two. I suppose so. Yuri to be closer. Once a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way. So instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, this is more detailed now. Instead of just weird. Wait, I thought they arranged it. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Oh, I thought we were like sitting on the floor. Just same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb with her left foot. Rather than holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Just turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again. Her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind to be patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. And then she just goes like Eminem. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she finishes the page before me, so I turned it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page. Wait, hold up. Can I see my own? Hold up. Oh my god, I can see my own hand! Finally! I've seen myself! Oh my god. I've seen myself finally. And I'm also a cartoon character apparently. She'll letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, is this foreshadowing? Oh my god! Oh my god. How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Oh. I'm getting into this. I swear to God, if this turns into... I think... This is why I downloaded this. Because I think it's gonna turn into... Like, I've heard that this is gonna turn into a horror thing. So, that's why I downloaded this. And, like, I think... Like, they didn't spoil it, but, like... I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, is a zombie apocalypse gonna happen? But now, like... I kinda get it. She's afraid she'll do something. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Super Bricks, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Whoa, wait! I didn't mean that in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't really know you were self-conscious of that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying of all of a sudden? Okay. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not that. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close at the top of my thumb. At the top of my thumb! God. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Guess you don't have to, too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. Oh, I probably acted like I didn't know that something was gonna happen in the beginning. But I'm trying to, like, I don't know, because sometimes I do know what's gonna happen, but like I don't want to ruin it for you guys. But this one I actually don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to doing something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've really never done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Harry and Monica enthusiastically pulls out their poems. I'm gonna save. Yes. Sarah is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn up from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my... Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. As Yuri reads poems and knows her exceptional. Yeah, what was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary metaphors indicates you wrote a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. As she traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. Guys, something older. Here, let me just tell you something older. Some video game that was older. I probably don't know what's gonna happen. Well, I do know what's gonna happen, but this one, I know this one is old, but I just don't know. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical, and have been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they try and they fit the two together. Sorry. The result is that both styles and expressiveness are weakened. Yuri finds her train of thought as her demeanor totally changes. Her stamina is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Oh, of course, that's not something you can be playing. There are so many skills and techniques that go into writing a simple pen. Not just finding them and building them, but just really getting. Well, I just got insulted. I'll leave this video here. I'll see you in the next one. Boy.